fun stuff together with artist Drew Rockington and Catstronaut Waffles.
Hey everybody! Hey, we're here. We're gonna do some fun stuff together today. That's the plan, right? Yes, that is always the plan. We are gonna pick up where we left off. Oh, okay. For me, that was a nap. So, no, Waffles. Come on, wake up, wake up. No, I don't mean pick up where we left off with what we were doing before the show. I mean, pick up with where we left off in our perspective things. Oh, yeah, when we examine our self-worth and we contemplate the universe and we try to imagine our role within the universe. No, not like life perspective. We're talking about perspective of, when we draw in perspective and how things are closer in the foreground. Oh, just like this. My hand is close. Let's not use my hand because it's creepy. We'll use Cyclops. What? Oh, okay. Oh, here I am. Look, with perspective, I can put Cyclops really close, and it looks like Cyclops is as big as all of us. Oh, wow, that's pretty awesome. I'm huge. But in reality, Cyclops is very tiny. Oh, I like being a giant monster instead. Yeah, Cyclops, you're the smallest. That's true. So when we learn perspective in drawing, we are learning how to make things, foreground, middle ground, and background. All right, Cyclops is the foreground. I'm huge. Waffles, you're the middle ground. I'm always in the middle. And then I'm the background. I'm further away, so I'm the smallest. Smallest. Okay. Today we are Cyclops. I'm gonna put you down. Thank you. Okay, back to your engineering job. Today we are doing 3-point perspective. Wow! 3-point perspective is adding. Man, I always forget to get the example drawings. Hold on 1 second. Waffles, talk to the people. Okay. Okay, I'm back. What'd you talk about? I didn't talk about anything. Well, if there was ever a moment, you used it. Okay, good. All right, so 1-point perspective, you see things disappear into the background, into 1 point. Waffles, you just sit and listen. I want to show these people. See how it disappears into 1 point? Bing! 2-point perspectives, we had 2 points. We had a point here and a point here. It's kind of like you're looking at a street corner and you can see everything disappear down to these 2 points. All the lines, top to bottom, disappear down here. Now today, we're gonna do 3-point perspective. I almost did 4. We're gonna do 3-point perspective. 1, 2, 3. Oh, bonus finger. 3-point perspective. Eat that finger. Okay, so let's do some drawing. Waffles, are you ready to do some drawing? Of course I am not ready to do some drawing. Waffles, when will you join us in a drawing? Hopefully soon. Right now I gotta get my nerves up. Drawing makes me nervous. That's true. Drawing makes some people nervous. They don't like to draw. But as long as you remember you're having fun and we're just doing fun stuff, there's no pressure. Okay, well, I'll think about it, and someday maybe I'll join you for some drawings. Okay, in the meantime, Waffles, you go back to your nap, and we're gonna do our perspective. Sounds like a plan. Waffles, you can't sleep on the drawing board. Okay, all right. Here you go. Okay, Waffles is off doing his cat nap. We have our examples of 1 point and of 2-point perspective. Now today, we're going to use 3-point perspective. So I'm gonna use a straight edge just to help me figure out my perspective. If you don't have a ruler, you can use literally anything with an edge. So like another sheet of paper, I can use that. I can use this edge of a sticky note thing. You can use that. You can use a pen. Anything with a straight edge. A cereal box. A CD case. Ask your caretakers or parents about what a CD case is. Ooh, remember CDs? A record? Remember records? An 8-track? Remember 8-tracks? Okay, cool. First things first. I'm turning my paper the tall way. And you can see it. It barely fits on the screen. It's so tall. Perspective. Okay. I'm going to draw a horizon line. Whoop, about just under half of the way up the page. And I'm going to make 2 X's on it. These are my vanishing points. These are where, like in 2-point perspective, here, where they disappear. Now, I'm going to add a 3rd point. I'm going to add it down here. Doot, right there. So I have 2 points on the horizon, and I have a 3rd point down here. So the cool thing about 3-point perspective is just like these vanishing points where all of the lines coming out to them go to the points. Same thing. All these lines vanish. They combine into a single point. For this one, we're just adding another point that all the lines will combine. So we're going to draw, first thing we're going to do is we're going to draw a straight line. Up from it. How do we do this? I got to remember how to do 3-point perspective. There we go. We're going to draw a line coming straight up. And we're going to draw another line. Yeah, I remember now. Going this other way, straight up. And then we're going to draw a 3rd line, going straight up. This is a really cool way to show very, very tall things. So today we're going to draw an extremely tall skyscraper. That's going to be awesome. Okay, now, because everything connects, all of our straight lines are going to connect to one of these 3 points. We're going to draw the bottom of the building right here. This is going to be our sidewalk. So I'm going to do a line just like that, connecting these 2 lines going up. These are going to be the sides of our building. This is the sidewalk of our building. So I'm going to draw another line next to it, coming out this way. And today's drawing is going to look like we're making lots of lines, but eventually it'll start becoming a building, and we'll be able to have some fun with it. Now I'm going to draw the sidewalk on the other side. So I'm going to line up my ruler so it matches this little edge here. And then I'm going to draw, boop, just that little edge. And then I'm going to line up from my point to where it crisscrosses the sidewalk. I'm going to draw another one there. Cool. And then we can draw a little line coming from behind the building. Boop. And then we're going to do another little line coming here. Okay, this is our sidewalk. We can kind of connect it, add some little sidewalk lines. I know it looks very like we're drawing the most boring drawing ever today, but don't worry, it'll look really cool. Okay, now we're going to choose how tall our building is. So let's say our building is this tall. So I'm going to make a little dot on this line. And I'm going to connect the dot on this side of the line. I'm going to connect it to this vanishing point. And I'm going to draw a line just like that. And then I'm going to draw a line from here to this vanishing point. Just like that. Cool. Now it looks very extreme, doesn't it? It's very tall. It kind of looks a little crazy. So maybe we need to bring this line down just a little bit. So Let's try this. We'll bring this line down just a little bit. Looked a little intense. There we go. That looks a little more like you see the edge of a building in real life. Okay, cool. I'm gonna erase this. Okay, so this is our building. Now, we're gonna draw windows on it. And for us to like draw the windows, we need to use our vanishing points. So everything on this side, oh, I see, that's why I did it. It's a crazy angle. That's why it looks weird. Whee! Okay, cool. So everything on this side is gonna connect to this vanishing point. So wherever I wanna draw my windows, I'm gonna draw it here, here. So this is going to be one set of windows. This is the top of the window and the bottom. And then I'm going to draw the sides of the windows. And see how my ruler is always connected to my vanishing point at the bottom? Just going to go connect all of these windows together. Cool. Now I got 3 windows. So now I'm going to draw another set of windows. Whoop. Whoop. And I'm going to do that the whole way. And then we're going to draw, this is where you can really have, if you have some patience, you can draw lots of windows. So I'm just going to go ahead and pre-draw the lines for the rest of the windows. Okay, and then at the very bottom, I'm going to put a little door. Pink. Cool. Now, here, I'm going to attach and I'm going to pre-draw the lines for all the other windows. Ding, ding, ding. You can see I'm drawing multiple windows at once. Always got to make sure my ruler is attached to the vanishing point. And we're done with that side. Now if you need to, there's a lot of lines going on. So if you need to, you can kind of erase in between the windows to make sure. See, I even think I missed a line. Yeah, I missed a line here. I missed a line there. I missed a couple lines, it looks like. Ooh, even I'm getting confused. Okay, great. Now let's go ahead and do the windows on the other side. So same thing, I'm gonna see that where this point crossed, where this point crossed here, on the edge of the building, I'm gonna connect that to our vanishing point, and I'm gonna draw our windows. And I'm just gonna match where all of my tops and bottoms of the windows, I'm just gonna match that to my vanishing point. And it looks like I'm drawing stripes basically. And you kind of are, you're just drawing the tops and the bottoms of your windows. This is probably the boring part, but the payoff is coming, don't worry. Because after we draw this building, and this is a very tall building, we get to decide what is climbing up it, which is really a cool idea. Okay, cool. So now I'm gonna draw, this side is a little skinnier, so maybe this side only has 2 windows on it. So I'm gonna draw my windows. Always just drawing down the sides of the windows, connecting it to the vanishing point. Bing! Look at that. Looks pretty cool. This is very cool. This still looks a little weird. I don't think it's connected to the vanishing point like I thought it was. It's not. Here we go. Connected. There we go. That's looking better. That's looking better. Okay, cool. So we're gonna erase some lines that we don't need. Cool. Now we have a very tall building. We extend, like this could be the streets. We extend out. Here's our street. Pretty cool. Okay, great. Now, we have our building. We're going to draw our door. This is how you get in. Ding. 2 more lines going down to our vanishing point. Just like that. Okay, now we have the edge of our building. And now we can start adding some fun stuff. So we've got our building figured out. And let's go ahead and start adding some details. So I'm going to add just a line parallel to here. This is going to be like the, you know, like in our, when we drew our other buildings, this is like the decorative top of it. You can draw like, maybe you draw like a gargoyle or something on it. On the edge, where should we put it? We'll put it right on the edge. We'll put like this weird lump with wings, like a little bat right on the edge. That's our gargoyle hanging out on the edge of the building. That's cool. Maybe we'll put 4 gargoyles. This is a spooky building. It's a haunted building. So we'll put some more gargoyles here on each of the corners. Cool. Now, we have a very tall building. What goes on a very tall building usually? Well, King Kong or other monsters like to climb very tall buildings. So that might be something really cool to add to this building. Let's go ahead and do that. We're gonna add a giant monkey climbing this building, like it's climbing up it. So first we're gonna start drawing a giant gorilla monkey because it's King Kong. So I'm gonna start drawing, when I draw a gorilla, I'm gonna think of the gorilla's face, and then they have a very, like an egg head kind of on top of it. And then they have their body. So we're gonna draw their body. And this monkey is climbing the building. So it's not like I'm gonna stand up, but when you climb, you always have like one leg up, you know, like that. You can kind of see that. Okay, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna try to get that same type of thing on our character. So this is our monkey body that's climbing, and the building's cutting off. You kind of see there'll be one leg here. We're just going back to our noodle drawing. One leg, and then the foot climbing up there. There's our noodle. And then the other leg would be down, and our foot would be going around the other side. Cool. Now we're gonna put one arm, a noodle arm, going across, and the noodle arm is gonna be holding on to the top of this building. So go ahead and draw your noodle all the way up to the top, and end it there. Okay, and then the other arm, like when you get to the top of the building, you're usually like, if you're King Kong, you're holding on to the edge of the building, and you're like, I made it to the top, I'm the world's strongest giant ape monster. So we're gonna put the other arm up and cheer in defiance, saying we made it. So here's our arm, and then we're gonna do, you know, like, yes, fist pump the air. Woohoo, good job, climbing award, monkey. And I'm gonna draw 1, 2, 3, 4 little sausages for the fingers. And that's our hand in the air. And then I need to sharpen my pencil really quick. We did so much drawing. Hey, you wanna see something neat? Look at my little tiny pencil. World's smallest pencil. But I can put it in this thing. Be able to draw with it till the very end. Okay, cool. Then we're gonna figure out where our monkey eyeballs are. So it's all in this face. Remember, this circle is our monkey face. So Here's the nose, and here's the eyes. So my monkey, giant King Kong, is so happy. It's gonna be smiling. And then it's gonna go, woohoo! So big lips like you're whistling. Okay, so here we go. Woo! So you can draw a circle. Yeah, we'll just draw a circle. And then you can draw, you can draw the lips on either side. Woo! Draw the little tongue. And then you're gonna draw right on the side of this thing. These are gonna be your little King Kong ears. Okay, cool. Great.
King Kong.
And then I'm gonna make this body a little better, and then you can add some toes. Cool. All right, and then if you want to, you can add, maybe there's some helicopters on the scene. Remember how to draw a helicopter? It's a circle with a stick coming out of the top, a triangle, and then a pancake on top for the thing, and then you can draw the little helicopter skis. Here's the stuff. You can draw, maybe there's like a jet flying around. Jets are really fun. You draw a pizza slice with two little ears coming off the back, and then here's the little cockpit. You can make the wing. You can do, it goes really fast. Things like that. Cool. I think we have enough. Let's go ahead and draw. Let's go ahead and ink up our drawing really fast. And this is a pretty long show, so I'm going to ink pretty quickly. You guys at home, watching at home, you can go ahead and ink at your leisure. But I'm going to start with this gargoyle. I'm just going to go fast. And I'm not going to use my ruler. I'm going to be loosey-goosey. And I'm going to remember that I have my gorilla here. So I'm gonna stop whenever I get to part of the King Kong gorilla. Stop my drawing and then give room for the ape to go. So you can see here I'm going down the edges of my building, just drawing my windows. And you see all those lines that we did earlier, all those really confusing lines are paying off, because look at how these windows, how easy it is to draw all these cool little window details. And sometimes on your drawing, to make it look, rich and full and really cool, it doesn't take a lot. It just takes a couple of lines. So these squares look really cool when they're all, there's a bunch of squares together, and that's just, it's just a bunch of squares stacked, but it really does kind of fill in the building and make it feel really rich and full, that you're kind of looking at this cool scene. Here's our leg. Okay, we're getting pretty dicey, so I'm going to jump around to where the monkey is not. I'm going to draw the rest of the windows. Here we go. We got our sidewalk below. Now, let's go ahead and start drawing our monkey. We're going to start at the face. So I'm going to draw the eyeballs. Here's some cool eyebrows. Here's the nose. Boop, boop. Then we're going to do a monkey face like this. And over this. Here we go. A little chin. And we'll do the big gorilla head. It's very furry, lots of fur. Awesome. I'm gonna follow this fur all the way down to the noodle leg. Great. Here's the foot. 4 little toes. Back up. We're going to do the leg, the back leg. Here's the other foot. Now we're going to do the arm. That big hairy arm all the way up. Then we're going to draw 1, 2, 3, 4, and the thumb for the hand holding on. Now I can draw this tiny little gargoyle here, this spooky building. Boop. And then the other window that the monkey's around. Okay, now we're going to do our cool fist pump hand. So, these hairy noodle arms. The thumb. 1, 2, 3, 4 sausages, and close the hand. And then let's go ahead and draw our helicopter. Here's the pancake of the helicopter blades. Here's the tail. This comes around. It's the body of the helicopter. Boop. Here's the little skis. You can put a little pilot in there. You know, just a little stick figure, just something. Maybe it says like News 4 on the side, you know. And then you can draw little like motion lines for the helicopter blades. And then we're gonna draw a jet. Here's our tails. It's like a supersonic, super secret jet. Speed lines because it's going so fast. And then let's go ahead and add some hair to the monkey. I'm just gonna do giant, you know, dash lines really quick. Just showing that this is the hairiest, fuzziest King Kong gorilla, king of the apes, monkey climber monster in the world. Oops. He's looking pretty polka dotty up at the top. Get some more hair in there. Ooh. I climbed a giant skyscraper. And you did it! Woo! 3-point perspective. Wow, that was a big drawing. Just remember, and look how cool it is. It's like this dynamic building and everything. It's very neat. So let's go ahead and we'll put them all together. We'll go through everything. That's right, Leroy, we did it. We'll go through all of our perspectives. So 1 point, just coming out of one side. Makes it look really neat. You know, everything goes back to 1 point in the distance. You know, great for like long roads driving from a big city. 2 points, great for showing like street corners or, you know, just sides of buildings or things. So you have the horizon line and 2 points perspective, so everything kind of disappears into that. And then the last one is 3-point perspective, where it really makes things feel tall. Like you get the feeling that this is very tall because you have the things disappearing on the side of the horizon, but then you also have the things, you know, their edges disappearing into the ground, into the earth. So it's almost like you're in a drone, like flying above, and you're like looking down at this building. So 1, 2, 3. Whoo! All the points of perspective. Crazy. These are some really great building blocks for making your drawings just a little more dynamic and, you know, yeah, just fun and things like that. So, thank you so much for doing perspective with us. That is so cool. I would love to see your city scenes. So if you would love to share them with me, go ahead and log on to onto Twitter or Instagram with permission from your caretaker, and take a picture of your drawing and post it and tag me. Here, we'll do it together. Here's my drawing. Click, tag @TheBrockArt, post, and then I'll pretend like this is my reaction. I'll be like, whoa, look at this great drawing. This is such a cool drawing. Thank you, so-and-so. Thank you for posting this. It's so cool to see you do that. I will say that out loud. I guarantee every time. I am always amazed by what you can draw. I think you are so creative and you come up with amazing ideas that I can't think of. Waffles, I mean, Waffles is asleep right now. So, hey, there's Leroy. But yeah, go ahead and log on to @TheBrockArt, Twitter or Instagram, and tag me in your drawings. I would love to see them. Also, if you have any questions or anything, I'll be posting this drawing after the show. You can check it out on Instagram. And there's all of our past drawings have been posted there. You can see what else we're up to drawing in the studio at the same time too on Instagram @TheBrockArt. So thank you so much for coming for Let's Do Fun Stuff Together. Tomorrow is Friday, so we're going to be looking at another portrait of a cat. Everyone have a great one and see you tomorrow. Bye.